Level 2 begins with a reverse underhand flick into a reverse cattleman's crack, going right into our elbow toss. Then we're going into a slow figure 8 after that catch. After the reverse cattleman's crack, swinging wide so we can do our body wrap right into our overhead crack and reverse overhead crack. After which, we grab behind the neck with the other hand, swinging around, so we grab behind the hips with the original hand, and then swinging wide to do our overhead again, into a reverse cattleman's crack. Then, we're doing a fast figure 8 on the opposite side of the body, to a first figure 8 on the original side of the body, right into our sheath from level 1. Level 2 begins with a reverse cow on the calf. That means a reverse underhand flick into a reverse cattleman's crack. We're doing the underhand flick the exact same way we did in level 1. We're just starting with whip in front of you, bringing it behind you, making sure we flick that wrist all the same. The weird part here is that we're swinging up out of this flick, like we're doing our reverse cattleman's crack, rotating that shoulder as best we can so that we can do the reverse cattleman's crack as straight backwards as we can. Afterwards, we're swinging it forward for an elbow toss, keeping the elbow bent at 90 degrees as best you can, turning the wrist over so that the handle will be pointing straight behind you and the thong hits your arm. Once that thong of the whip has hit your elbow, you want to let go of the handle and try to grab the thong as it swings up in front of your arm now. Once you've got it in your hand, swinging that whip all the way up and tossing it up above you. For the catch, we want to try our best to have that whip either very horizontal or even angled backwards a little bit. This lets us catch the whip and swing it up nice and easy for the cattleman's crack in front out of that. We're going into a slow figure 8, so a reverse cattleman's crack, swinging wide out of that so we can go into our body wrap just like from level 1. Out of the body wrap, we're doing our overhead and reverse overhead, but this time we're going to go for a behind the neck transfer. So we're reaching that whip behind your neck. Your other hand is going to grab the thong from roughly your opposite shoulder, the shoulder of the hand that is still holding the whip. Once your opposite hand now has the whip, you can let go with the original hand, and we're going to swing the thong with the handle around behind your back. When the whip is behind your back, you will grab onto the thong or the handle, ideally the handle, but it's very easy for you to grab the thong and slide it down to the heel knot if you have one. Swinging it around in front of you, we're going for our overhead again, swinging backwards into our reverse cattleman's. Out of this reverse cattleman's, we want to do a fast figure 8, but we want to make sure that the second crack of the fast figure 8 is on the opposite side of the body. Basically what we did in level 1, but now we're making sure we do it faster. So the fast figure 8 happens with a cattleman's crack in front, and then the fast figure 8 on the opposite side of the body. Swinging it up, and then doing another cattleman's crack in front for a fast figure 8 on the regular side of the body. Out of the fast figure 8, we can easily go into our sheathing that we did in level 1. So we want to make sure we're really practicing the elbow up for that fast figure 8 crack, making sure that arm comes down quickly for a quick snap, and that lets us swing it up very easily for the next follow-up cattleman's. And then we can, like I said, finish it off with our sheathing.